Good afternoon. As Andy mentioned, I'm Christy Frink, one of the organizers of BFD. When our group first met back in June and started talking about forming this coalition, we felt strongly that we wanted this to be an umbrella for a lot of different people and perspectives because the effects of the Charter Amendment would touch every corner of the city. Part of that is that we don't believe it should matter how much experience you have with activism or politics or community work. I just spoke at my first press conference 2 days ago, and now I'm here. It shouldn't matter how much time or money you have either. We've reminded ourselves many times over the last few weeks that BFD is a coalition of people doing what they can. Most of us have day jobs. That's why we're having this press conference after work. We're just here because we believe it's important and that every minute we spend and every conversation we have with folks about Question H is valuable because every single vote matters here. That's the democracy we stand for. So I'd like to tell you about some of the ways you can get involved with us in this fight against Question H. First, we're putting together a ton of resources on our website, baltimorefordemocracy.org. Our goal is for this to be a clearinghouse of resources to equip you to have the conversations with your friends, families, and networks about Question H. You'll find a toolkit where we're adding printables, infographics for social media, messages you can drop into your group chat, signs you can print out. With some help from our fellow organizers and partners, we're aiming to include resources that speak to a variety of audiences because we recognize that what resonates for us may not speak to every community in Baltimore. So if there's something you think we should add there, please feel free to shoot us a message on our contact form. If you want to dive deeper, fill out our volunteer form and get us your contact info. Let us know what you're interested in helping with, whether you're comfortable door knocking or canvassing on election day, or you're more comfortable helping out behind the scenes. I promise we can get you plugged in. Another way to help is by sharing your reason for voting against Question H. We have a place for that on our website too. We'll continue to share why we're voting against this, but the more perspectives and voices and arguments that we can share besides our own, the more folks we are likely to reach. If you're interested in attending events this month or next, we've got plenty of those going on too, and you can find out all about that on our website. But just a few coming up. This week on Thursday, Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle is putting on an incredible forum called Under Threat, Countering David Smith's Ballot Initiatives, where you can hear a panel of speakers, including Andy, discuss this ballot initiative and others that have been backed by Smith in recent years. If you like doing fun, impactful stuff with fun people, we're getting together Monday, the 23rd at Peabody Heights Brewing for our first postcard and button making party, which we would love to make a regular thing that anyone can organize with a group of friends. Next Thursday, September 26th, we'll be hosting a fundathon on Zoom with lots of fun and prizes to help our group raise money to cover things like website costs, printed materials, event registration fees, some targeted digital campaigns if we can swing them. We're not working with David Smith money over here, nor do we have our own TV station or newspaper, so we need your support to reach people. If you can't make the fundathon, we've got an easy donate page on our website as well, where you can drop us some dollars. $5, $10. If you're David Smith, maybe $415,000. We'll take his money too. Anything helps. Listen, this ballot measure is making me do all sorts of things I never thought I would do, not the least of which is standing behind a podium at City Hall speaking into a microphone. But I'm here, we're all here, because we believe the next 48 days are critical. We are tired of rich outsiders with special interests trying to use their wealth to reshape our city's institutions. David Smith is a wealthy businessman who doesn't even live here, who has already poured thousands of dollars into getting this thing on the ballot. This thing that would cut our council representation nearly in half, double the size of our districts, and dilute our voices in the democratic process, and make the work of building connections and building communities so much harder. So let's at least make him work for it. But personally, I believe we can beat this. Trust me, I would not be up here if I didn't. We are out fundraised for sure, but we are passionate and creative and determined, and we are scrappy as hell. Get excited, get energized. The first ballots go out next week. We've got nearly 60,000 mail-in voters to reach, and we are excited to take on this fight together. So let's do this. Head to baltimorefordemocracy.org and get involved. Thank you.